Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Goat Piece episode 239. Like guys, the last episode, Robin pretty much framed our crew because she committed some crimes while being on our crew, so now everybody thinks that we are a part of her plan and we don't even know where she is, bruh, or who she's dealing with. That's crazy. Robin set us up, and now all the shipwrights, not only are they not gonna build us a new ship, right, but they're actually all ganging up on Luffy, and Luffy wants none of this smoke because he doesn't even understand what's going on, right? And he was about to fight this guy Frankie. They started dishing it out, but now this guy Frankie is actually defending Luffy because he wants to fight him fair one-on-one because he destroyed his house and all these things, like he stole our money, and we have history with Frankie, and Luffy actually wants to fight Frankie because of Usopp. We did lose Usopp thanks to Frankie, right? He kinda built up all that suspense with Usopp failing with the money and all that, right? So Luffy blames him, so we want the Frankie versus Luffy fight, but now the shipwrights are here, and it's basically they're dishing it out on Luffy and Frankie. It almost seems like Frankie and Luffy are working together, which is hilarious. But yeah, Robin set us up, which is crazy, and I saw it coming, and I've been calling her sus ever since the beginning. So yeah, I called it, bro. But regardless, let's see. I don't know where Usopp is. He's probably with the ship trying to fix it. Maybe he's gonna fix it. Like I said, we still haven't seen that ghost character that fixed it in Skypiea. So maybe this is all gonna come together where Usopp fixes the ship and we need a ship because the shipwrights won't give us a new one, and then we kinda, you know, get Usopp back on the crew, apologize. I don't know, bruh. You guys did point out the fact that to Usopp, the ship is like the hat to Luffy, right? It's like a treasure. I guess I never saw it that way because they really didn't present it that way. The ship was more of a present to the Straw Hats, not to Usopp. If we go back when we got that present, Usopp was about to go his own way on a different boat, right? So, you know, it never really clicked that he might be looking at the ship like Luffy looks at the hat. So, right, Luffy would straight out kill for that hat, and right, the straw hat, and then I can't really say, well, that's just a hat, right? So if we look at it that way, then Usopp's behavior in episode 235 and 6 is kind of reasonable, not gonna lie, right? So I don't know, I still have mixed feelings about his reaction, but I guess. That being said, if you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, all that. Join the Patreon, support your boy, Discord, second channel, comment, like, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, he's confused. He doesn't want this smoke. They don't believe us. Yeah. And she was an assassin in the past, so it kind of fits. Not quite. Hey, yo, I'm sorry, brah. He's straight out delusional right now, because he doesn't know her either. Tell me one backstory of Robin's. Tell me one memory she has. Tell me one companion she has. And we're not counting out Kiji because he already told us he knows her. And he doesn't like her, right? He even warned us about her. I'm sorry, Luffy's being delusional. Of course, I respect his loyalty towards his crewmates. And I think he's going based off of his heart, right? He feels that Robin is a nice person. Deep down, he feels that. I think that's how he chooses his nakama. But he didn't really choose Robin. Robin pretty much put him in a chokehold and said, you saved my life, so now you owe me, bitch, right? So, I don't know, man. I don't know if he should stake his name and reputation and life to protect Robin when she clearly, like, she's smart. She definitely knew that this was gonna backfire on us, and she still did it. So, unless she explains in full detail why, and she had no choice, like, I'm sorry, I cannot stand behind her. Like, Luffy is a good dude, man, for doing so. Hey, yo! Yo, my man heard that no laws apply to them, so he's like, come here, bitch, you're kind of hot, I can do anything to you? That's crazy, bro. Yo! But yeah, the people are riling up because they really like this guy, Iceberg, right? So now we're screwed. It's an interesting concept when you think about it. They're really, like, doubling down on the fact that we're pirates and no laws apply to us. This is a dangerous life. So far, yeah, it's been dangerous, but not to this extent. Now they're really doubling down, like, yo, we can do pretty much anything to you fools. And the government won't even bat an eye. That's crazy. You don't know that. Stop talking about what Robin did. First, prove that you had nothing to do with it. This is like first-hand justice. This happens on the internet. Somebody accuses somebody and then there's no due process. Everybody jumps on the bandwagon like, oh, he's a scumbag, he's this and that. Bro, we need proof, bro. These are some serious allegations, right? This is attempted murder, bro. That's crazy, right? So, yeah, like that's what's wrong with the world right now. Everybody just bandwagoning. Nobody willing to listen or hear proof or due process. Everybody just like, yeah, he did that shit, right? I can feel it in my bones. Trust me, bro. Like, that's not how it works.
いつまでもそう言い張ってるがいい。とにかくお前ら二人はここまでだ。あの人に害を与えるということはもう逃げ場はねえ。一味全員俺たちが仕留めてやる。
Yeah, they don't care.
どうした麦わら？受けるばっかりでいいのか？ピストルは
Oh, this guy's smart. That guy with a freaking pigeon got a big ass saw, bro. But I was like, hey, we're not playing, bitch. Nah, what would be amazing right now is if Usopp somehow showed up and started helping Luffy, because Luffy needs help, let's be honest, bro. Sanji, Zoro, nobody's here. Nami can't do shit, so... They're not. They don't care what you have to say. Ooh, here comes this dude. I really thought this dude was gonna be our new Nakama, but I guess not. Not after this. Yeah, like Whitebeard. Whitebeard was huge. He wasn't a giant, but he was like a half a giant. That ain't gonna do shit to Luffy, though. Yo, I really thought this guy was gonna help us, and I thought it was hilarious, because in the last episode, he was low-key defending Luffy, but now he just... having the time of his life. He's like, hey, he's my enemy too. So why would I have anything against these guys pummeling him? Oh, he's gonna help him. I was right. Yo, this guy's prideful, low-key. Oh my god, this was such a Madara moment with Hashirama. Right? Like, Hashirama! And then Hashirama's like, shut up, bitch. Wait your turn. Whoa! He blew up the ship and everything. That's a lot of damage. This guy, Frankie, has a lot of power. Demolition. Okay. Grab my body tightly. Hey, he's being smart. He's retreating. Oh, they're trying to warn him. Yeah. What did you think? He was gonna answer you? He might not even be there. Okay. He didn't recognize their voices. Yo, this guy's not weak. I gotta commend him. He blew all these guys away.
なんて日だ今日は。とにかくあいつらを逃がすわけにはいかねえ。
記者みたいな人たちが押しかけてる。船大工っぽい人も集まってきてるし、アイスバーグさんはあの屋敷にいるんだわ。
For sure. He's recovering.
ちょっと
見つからねえらしい。
I said it. My man does not care. That's a dope entrance, though. Insane. I love how Nami's like, well, I can't do shit. Wait, does Iceberg actually want to talk to him?
カリファさん、海賊がここへ来ませんでしたか？
いいえ、来ませんでした。
And now she's protecting him.
追い回しなさい。アイスバーグさんはまだ安静中なのです。
申し訳ありません。麦わらはまだここまで来てねえようだな。この辺りを見張ろう。奴は必ずこの部屋を狙ってくるぞ。
He's already inside. Iceberg wants to talk to him, doesn't he? Then again, when I think about it, he accused Robin. He never really made a connection with the Straw Hats. The Shipwrights did, right? So he never really accused Luffy. So maybe this man doesn't think Luffy is a part of Robin's plan. Because he knew about Robin before, right? So I guess he might know more about Robin than us, just like Aokiji. He might know that she betrayed us. Or rather, that she doesn't care about us.
まあ、俺に用だろう。海賊小僧。
そうだ。助かった。呼んで
That's
く
a
れて。
big ass bed.
口を開くな。
Bruh. Guns don't work on him.
もう力はない。
Ooh, so he doesn't trust
お
Luffy.
前をここに招いたのは一つ頼みがあるからだ。
Oh, she's just chilling. See, so she knows that they're connecting us with her, that we're in dire circumstances because of her, and she's just chilling here on a chair, reading a newspaper. She doesn't care about us. Now, she's starting to piss me off, bro. What? But that's a nice rack, so I'm gonna forgive her. See? She didn't even blink. Nah, I'm sorry, bro. She doing us dirty. She doing us dirty. She does not care. She just chilling, reading the newspapers, gathering intel so she can use it against us again. Like, yeah, sure, she has a nice rack, but come on, bro. There's so much I can right forgive because of that. Nah, she's sus from the beginning. She was sus. The way she joined the crew, it was sus. She never really integrated with the crew. She was always on the sidelines reading a book. And after what Aokiji said, he really did put that seed of doubt, right? And I just can't trust her. Like, she really needs to have a great explanation about why she did all of this for us to forgive her. And who the hell is the masked man with her? Like, that masked man just passed by her, whispered something in her ear, and now ever since then she's just been working with him and hasn't even tuned in with us. Like, we don't even know where she is half the arc. That's crazy. But I think my editor has some words for us, so let's see.
Hey, so just real quick, from now on, in these segments where I talk, I think I'll just have a video or maybe footage or gameplay of a game in the background. So you have more than just a black screen or a static image to look at.
Okay, good idea. Why'd you put Sasuke and Naruto here, bro? Why not some One Piece game? That's this okay, I guess.
You know, unless I put images on the screen to make a point like manga panels and such. Hopefully the video is not too distracting though. But anyhow, the situation is, really getting worse and more out of hand with the Straw Hat crew, being the ones blamed for attacking Iceberg. And, none of this would be happening, honestly, if they didn't need a shipwright or anyone to fix the ship or make a new one. But you see,
True.
I want to call attention to a certain scene in the manga that didn't actually get animated. It's a scene actually from the end of the Long Ring Longland arc. I forgot how that happened in the manga when I talked about it at the end of episode 219, where I said that they got Chopper back in the third round, but what actually happened in the manga is that they lost Chopper in round 1, actually got him back immediately in round 2, and then in round 3, after Luffy defeated Foxy in a boxing match, Luffy was actually able to choose a crewmate from Foxy. Just like how Foxy was actually able to take Chopper for himself when his crew won in round 1. And guess
Okay.
what? There were actual shipwrights that he was able to choose from. I'll show you the manga
Oh.
panels in just a second. And by the way, in the manga translation, they say carpenter instead of shipwright because the Japanese word for shipwright is funedaiku, which literally means ship carpenter. So yeah, it kind of differs between translations. Sometimes they
Same
prefer to say
difference.
carpenter. Sometimes they like to say shipwright, but whatever. By the way, the manga is read from right to left, before we have a Minato situation 2.0, like, that
Shut
video
up.
was a disaster. I'm
No,
not
it was. It was a funny video, bro. I enjoyed that shit, bro. Okay, sure, I didn't know it was from right to left, but still, I figured it out. I didn't give up.
gonna lie. That was kind of awkward when I saw that, but regardless of such, that's beside the point. So, 3 of the choices that they had, well, they weren't the only 3 choices, but they were the only one. They were the only ones highlighted. The 3 consisted of a leader of a 50-man mechanic team, Sonia, the battle-ready mechanic Donoban, and a shipwright with sex appeal, Gina-chan. Luffy,
I know who Sanji voted for.
instead of picking a shipwright, chose Foxy's pirate flag to everyone's surprise. Sanji protested to Luffy about him not, picking Gina-chan, and for him to reconsider his options. Obviously, not surprised about that. And Luffy, in response, said that if we fought for something like that, it wouldn't be worth it. And then Nami breathes a sigh of relief that he didn't pick her for whatever reason. Honestly, reading this, I half expected Nami to give him a knuckle sandwich for not picking a shipwright, but no, she's sweating and seems happy. All right, then. What actually
I don't think she wanted any single nakama from the Foxy Pirates because they were all goofy as hell, and she didn't want none of that on her ship. That's why she's relieved, I
I
believe.
think Luffy meant with it not being worth it, by the way, is that a shipwright being won through a battle isn't what he wants, but instead he wants to get a shipwright who genuinely wants to join on their own accord and is actually worth joining the crew.
True.
Also, it maybe also has to do with, how none of them actually fit the exact description of what he wants his shipwright to look like, but I kind of doubt it. Also, I don't think those 3 were the only shipwrights to choose from, like I said, because those are just the shipwrights that the announcer highlighted. There are obviously hundreds of people that Foxy has in his crew, and hundreds to choose from as a result. So,
And now that I think about it, not gonna lie, Foxy probably had some great shipwrights because throughout those games that we have with him, like they had some big ass ships, small ass ships, like, and they were building them really quickly, right? So, hey, they have to have some decent carpenters or shipwrights on their crew in order to do
those
that.
being the only 3 shipwrights is very far-fetched. So, just think about it, right? If Luffy actually chose a shipwright here, some of this stuff in Water 7 may not have happened. Like, the shipwright would have actually given the crew the reality check of Mary being unfixable a bit earlier, and as such, a lot would change. Like, a big fight with Luffy and Usopp may not have happened, because everyone would find out at the same time that Mary is not fixable, and maybe this anger that Usopp had would have actually been directed at the new crewmate or something, and they wouldn't have a reason to stay in Water 7 this time because they already have a shipwright in this situation.
Yeah, but one shipwright ain't gonna be able to build a new ship from scratch, so I think they would again end up in Water 7 in order to buy a new ship. And Usopp not getting the info like when everybody else got it, I don't think that's the reason for his overreaction, bro. Just that he's emotional, bro. My man would have reacted that way as soon as Luffy said the words, "We're leaving Mary behind."
Now, it does obviously take a week for the log post to set to another island, so the Robin stuff would likely still happen. But still, some things may have turned out pretty differently. I don't know. I just wanted to actually share this manga scene because looking back at it in hindsight, it's actually pretty interesting if Luffy made a different choice, But hey, they still would have, like I said, ended up with the whole Robin situation most likely, and what a situation it is, man. And there's absolutely no luck in getting a new ship or a new shipwright either, given how all the shipwrights are their enemies now. Man, the crew really can't do
Facts.
shite. But hey, I've been running my mouth for long enough. See ya.
So yeah, that was a dope little piece of info there left in the manga, left out of the anime. So I'm glad you shared it with us. But yeah, let's be honest, bro. We're not getting a shipwright here, and we lost Usopp, and we're losing Robin in front of our eyes. And yeah, even if Luffy got a shipwright from Foxy, which I don't want us to mention Foxy ever again, bro. That arc traumatized me because it was so long. it was never ending, bro. It was never ending. But back to my point, like Robin since she's betraying us here, she would just betray us in a different occasion. Like, let's be honest, she was just waiting for her moment, like Aokiji warned us, the Admiral. So, I'm sorry, I'm not trusting her. I don't know what she's up to, but she's up to no good because she sees the repercussions to the whole crew and she doesn't care. She's sipping some tea and reading the newspaper. So, bruh, she doing us dirty. She's doing us hella dirty, bruh. But hey, I guess. That being said, I ain't gonna applaud this that much. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, love you, enjoy, and bye.